All right, so now that we got the grip, we understand the shelves, and we know about how these levers happen in our hand. Now I'm just going to explain how the basic strokes should look and work. The double vertical stroke. I'm moving both of the mallets together at the same time. So I want you to think about those levers that we talked about earlier, because that's going to be in place. But a little bit, I'm just going to use a little bit different language, a little bit more of the original language, so that you kind of get it. Both of the mallets move together. We start here, down on the keyboard, in the dress position. And then for the upstroke, I'm going to use those levers to bring the mallets up. You saw my wrist kind of pop down a little bit when that happened. Then the stroke will come down to the bars, and the wrist pops back up into the air, and then again returns back to the up position with those levers in the same fashion. So the pivot point, this is important, the pivot point is in the center of your hand here, like a gear doing this. Not at the actual wrist joint here. And you can really feel the difference. If you use just the wrist joint, you won't be able to use that lever concept that we talked about earlier, because the end of the mallets, the butt of the mallets, needs to be going in contrary motion to the head of the mallet. And if you're pivoting from the wrist here, then it's not possible to do that, because the mallet is still, like I said, that's kind of like you're moving all of the mallet up and down from that wrist point. This is not correct. And then this is what we're looking for. That wrist has to be able to move in contrary motion so we can use that lever concept with a double vertical stroke. Double vertical.